And it's Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia. We're at Army football practice. Black Knights getting set to play down at Troy in Alabama on Saturday. You have a chance to talk to a player wearing a Ranger jersey in recognition of a fine performance in the last game, and that is Boehlke, the punter for the Army football team. I think he had 7 punts for 42 yards on Saturday. That was a pretty good day. How did it feel for you?
I mean, it was good, just going out there and trying to do my job. It's kind of been a rough start to the season, so just being able to go out there and put the defense in a good position to win.
Very good. Now, was that a good confidence build to be out there in a service academy game, a commander-in-chief game, and punt the ball very effectively?
It was. I was pretty nervous going into that game. I've never really played in a game of that magnitude before. But just honestly, just keeping it simple, the field's still 100 yards, and just going out there and trying to do your job. That was really my only concern.
Absolutely. And you got that one punt that went down inside the 5, and to me, you moved to your right as I saw it, almost like a rugby punt. Is that part of your game, doing the rugby punts? Yes,
sir. That was a rugby, and honestly, that's really credit to Coach Munkin on that, I would say, because just kind of giving me the opportunity or the decision of what I wanted to do. Before we go out there, he asked, do I want to Aussie punt it left or do I want to rugby right, whatever I'm more comfortable with. And I think just having that trust in your players, that means a lot for me and makes it easier for me to do my job.
Absolutely. Now tell us a little bit about your journey here at West Point. You're a junior, is that correct? And what has your career at West Point been like so far?
It's definitely been a grind. I think that's pretty similar with everyone across the board. I'm a math major, so academics has been, kind of hard, but I enjoy doing it. But honestly, it's been a great experience, just the challenge and the people you meet and the connections you make.
We don't see too many math majors, such an important STEM major we do reports on. And what's involved with studying math here at West Point?
So I'm an operations research major, which is kind of like a cross between systems engineering and statistics. So there's just a lot of there's a wide variety of problems that we kind of look at and analyze with variables and optimize to make the best decisions based on what problem set you're looking at.
Very good. Now, why did you choose West Point?
I've always wanted to serve, and then when I was in 8th grade, I realized what West Point was. I had a kind of a distant uncle that went here, and he talked about it, and I just think the opportunity to play sports in college and to serve and get a good degree, I think it was something that obviously you can't pass up.
Very good. And just what's it like to get set for Troy? Coach Munkin said he'd rather not use a punter that often, but you really came through on Saturday. What's it like getting set for this weekend's game?
We're excited, but honestly, just taking it one week at a time. Troy's very good. They got a really good coach, really good special teams unit. But just going out there and controlling what we can control, doing my job, and then just trusting the process.
Boehlke from Cleveland and junior here at West Point, wearing the Ranger jerseys in recognition of a fine punting effort against Air Force. Good to see you tonight.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
Our pleasure. This is Kraetzer for CaMMVetsMedia at West Point.